welcome to the Atheist Experience. I'm your host, Matt Delaney. Joining me this week again, Tracy Harris. We had a little host shuffling around, but we're getting back on track and back on schedule. We're live, and you can tell. This is the Atheist Experience. We are a live public access call-in television program sponsored by the Atheist Community of Austin. The ACA has weekly meetings every Sundays, beginning at 11:30 at Romeo's on Barton Springs Road. Wow, something's wrong. Wonder if people are praying for me to screw up.
That could be.
Have you been doing that? Have you been praying for me to screw up? That's a good test. We could try that one of these days, because all the other tests for prayer have demonstrated that it's pretty much just talking to yourself. For more information about the ACA, you can visit our website located at the bottom of your screen that just switched to the email address. See, look at that. There's the website. And now we're going to show you the email address. You can email us there. Any feedback, questions, criticisms, concerns. We can't promise to answer all of them. We do, however, read all of them, and we respond to a great many of them. Yes. Matter of fact, we've had some rather long discussions lately with some people at email. So, and hello and welcome to all of those who are doing so around the world. We appreciate the support, and I'm gradually going to work on trying to screw up the intros more and more. See, I've done this show now for coming on 3 years, maybe? Two and a half, something like that. So I had it all memorized. But I don't want to do it the same way every week, so I try to improvise, and then I get tongue-tied. Because we're imperfect beings.
And that's okay.
Blame God. I'm fine with it. I actually have a lot more fun with it. So last week we had the good Jesus eating festival here, where we ate a bunch of communion wafers, and one of the things that I did was put out a call for people to send consecrated communion wafers in so that we could desecrate them. I'm going to rescind that call for a couple of reasons. The primary one being that, I asked that nobody disturb somebody else's worship service. Don't go in there and grab the cracker and run screaming down that you're stealing Jesus, or you're kidnapping Jesus, or anything like that. But also, I don't want anybody to try and attain crackers by illegal means. First of all, because I don't want to be in the position of receiving stolen goods or anything along those lines, but it may be the case that it's not possible to actually legitimately and honestly get a consecrated communion wafer. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The whole point of what we were talking about was to demonstrate that while you have the right to your religious beliefs, and I understand that these are sincere beliefs that you think are very important, nobody else has any obligation to actually respect those beliefs. While we should try to respect each other's right to beliefs, that doesn't mean that I have to think that the wafers are magic. And it was also there to point out the hypocrisy of people who are crying and wailing over a wafer and calling it kidnapping. Where's the objection to Catholics sending death threats to people? Where's the objection to pedophile priests? Where's the outcry for a better representation of both general Catholics, Christians in general, and the clergy who are operating the church and working to eliminate good safe sex practices, the distribution of condoms, other things like that, where they are actively working to not only oppose people's civil liberties, but endanger them. I don't see that outcry. This wafer that Webster Cook took has got more press, and I've heard from more Catholics on this issue than about anything that we've talked about before. Somebody's made a really good suggestion, and once again, I don't want to encourage anybody to steal anything, and I hope I'm not killing off the plan, because I don't think this would actually happen, but it's something to think about. Rather than handing out these magic wafers at Mass, why don't you box them up and give them to the homeless? Give them to people that are hungry. Do some good with them, rather than just keeping superstition alive and encouraging ideas that force people in order to write down. So I'm not going to use. We're probably going to declare a moratorium on wafer nonsense anyway. We did quite a bit last week, and also I've heard Webster Cook's actually suing that Catholic church, as well he should, because he was assaulted, and evidently the church is tied to the school, and he's going after them under like anti-hazing rules. So that's happening.